Previously on my Catherby Chunk Man. We caught and cooked the first sea bass on the account. Got super extremely spooned with the big bass at only 47 fishing. Was informed by a good friend of mine that there indeed was a rake in this chunk. So I was able to rake the fruit tree patch here on the beach. Got level 50 fishing, unlocking the ability to catch swordfish finally, and also 50 cooking. This only leaves 4 tasks until our next chunk is unlocked. We can now start working towards the big swordfish, and then eventually make our way to the big shark while getting 76 fishing and 80 cooking. First things first, man, had to redeem the bond. You know, those infernal eels are paying off. Had to hook my boy up with 2 more weeks of membership. Does this happen to anybody else where that shit takes forever until, like, if I click forward and then, okay, that window goes away and then I can log back in finally? Because bonds take like 3 years to redeem suddenly out of nowhere. I also took to Cozyboy to just see if there's any difference when you cook a big fish. I feel like I knew that it would, if you cooked it successfully, it would just turn into like a regular cooked swordfish or whatever it is. So I put the cooking cape on to be safe, because with this game you truly never know. Okay, yeah, regular swordfish. I had enough to spare to like try this out. I think I might have like 8 or 9 more of these in the bank. But noted, I don't know who would ever do this. I know, like me, like I like the collection aspect of this game, especially, you know, having large stacks of just odd items, so I spared one for the video. So my boy James loves to come fish with me, you know, when I'm out here, stuck here. Kind of helped me game plan and strategize the next move after we eventually get the big shark and 80 cooking and we can move on. Kind of helping me take a look, deeper look into the east, west, and north adjacent chunks to the one I'm in right now. This chunk doesn't really have shit in it, except the super scary wolves and these guys, the ice giants. If I were able to telegrab the drops that I got from these, I would have to kill them, but since I don't have access to air runes, I cannot use the telegrab spell. So luckily I get to put off trying to grow a torstol north of Catherby Bank, and I also get to put off the curve bone and long bone grinds until I unlock the Catherby dungeon. Unless I, you know, get access to air runes before then, like maybe through Port Sarum or something like that, you know, if I unlock that chunk. But for now, I think I won't require myself to kill these. Not yet. This one is such bullshit because it has the Visage as like the drop and also 99 fletching, because there's a couple monsters in the Catherby dungeon that actually drop different tier axes. And since obviously the cape is at our boy Hickton's shop, that would be inevitable. And also with the bank chunk next to me, Arhine sells a knife, and then the trading post next to the charter ships, he also sells a knife. So fletching, you know, this cape is pretty much inevitable on this guy. This is also where the long bone and curve bone grinds come in. But to be honest, I'd much rather get them from killing hill giants as opposed to the ice giants, especially when I'm going to need, you know, 40 attack, 40 defense for some of these other drops from black demons and the dragons. The Visage is kind of crazy. I know, like, Verf, obviously, you know, the psychopath that I respect the most in this game. I don't know if I'm built like that. Like, can I just get a longsword and knives, please? I mean, like, I have a safe spot, but shit, you know, I've never gotten that drop before, so I don't think I'll get it on this account. Or maybe I would then, you know, a little YouTube luck. But, you know, outside of that, it's really nothing too crazy. 55 magic to unlock the High Alchemy spell. And then, you know, Zami robes from monks, and then the Druid robes. However, if I was an asshole and rolled the chunks in this order, I would need to fletch 313,186 willow longbows at Taverley Lake. So thank God my knife is locked behind one tile in that dude's house. This is the one that I'm most excited for. And, you know, after talking it over, you know, strategizing in my head, this seems to be the one that I'm just going to unlock for the account by default after achieving 80 cooking in the Big Shark. It's a pretty simple chunk. You know, there are yew trees, but I won't be able to cut them until I get an axe. But mostly just really looking forward to having a bank and access to the general store and the charter shops. That is 54 fishing coming in. Very nice level. No luck with the big swordfish yet. I did not get spooned like how I did with the big bass, but I am just under 500 XP from 54 cooking as well. But I gotta hustle, man, because Robin's waiting for me at Hickton's shop. My girl's about to get 99 fletching. So proud of her. You know, she got her wood cutting first, but it's really one hell of an achievement on an Iron Man, especially when this is her first ever experience playing this game. You know, her first ever account. She went Iron Man mode, and the fact that she's about to trim her wood cutting cape with the fletching cape blows my mind, because it took me years before I ever imagined I would get anything close to 99 in either of those skills. So it's just crazy to see, man. And I was so happy that she got her beaver. You know, she didn't get fucking fucked by the game like I did, having to get 72 million woodcutting XP until she got it. You know, she got a 93, that's reasonable. And it's just fucking sick, honestly. And the fact that, you know, the fletching shop just happens to be here and I get to come here on this account like while I'm recording. It's just dope, man. Babe, last log. Last log, last log. Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. Let's go! 99! 99 fletching. That's fucking crazy. Cape, 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 cape. Yeah! Oh, it looks so sick. Emote, 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 emote. Yeah. I wonder what bow you make. What the fuck is... Alright, back to business. 55 fishing. The fun's over, no more party. I'm back in prison, the fish prison. I'm locked here. Did get a new headpiece though. Another collection log item, my beekeeper hat. Very cool. My outfit's so fucking random. I still rake some weeds from time to time. Got my levels up to 57 apiece. Just some, I don't know why I do this. There's no benefit. Halfway to level 2. Put this shit back. Like, why am I doing this? Just fish, bro. I literally just dropped a beginner clue like one fish ago. And then I get another bottle. Bro, these steps are only free to play. Give me some easies, bro. Got a big cooking level coming in. Level 60 cooking. The first level 60 on the account. And fishing is not too far behind. But it's cool to see that cooking has lapped fishing already. Because I'll probably get 80 before I get 76 fishing. Level 60 fishing finally to match our cooking level. No luck yet on the big swordfish. Not getting spooned like the last one. But that's okay. The grind continues.
But the money coming so fucking fast, I'm getting blind. Shit, the story of my life. I had to switch it up, cut a few niggas off. You know I still love you, bruh. I thought that I should tell you that. I didn't never change up, I ain't even rich yet. Between me and you, I got one foot in the trap still. Hit my little sister and I told her that I love her and be between me and you, I'm having issues with trust. I've been living on the run, trying to dodge the black and white. Started having real money when I turned 21. I work so hard. I had to sing it to you. $8 orange juice, machine squeeze it for you. I can vlog my whole life and never rap again. Sometimes only the government can make this shit a sin. They want to see us locked up and stuck in the system.
Level 65 fishing, a big level. Not for me though. Cannot catch Caramwans, but still nice to see. And also got them synced up, but not for long though, because this trip I'm about to get 66 cooking. Level 66 cooking coming in, and that's already 500,000 XP in fishing and cooking. My boy James, I told you, man, this dude's always coming to Catherby to come hang with me, fish with me. He noticed I was only 3 XP away from level 2 farming. You know, just one rake. I figured, why not? Let's get it real quick. I don't know how much more farming I would do after this, but still kind of cool to see. Just kind of an odd level in a chunk that, you know, I can't really train the skill, so it's kind of cool. Level 67 cooking coming in, you know, getting closer to 70. Whoa. Pumpkin just did some shit that Storm did not like. There's that level, but jeez. I've never heard Storm make that noise before. She's never hissed like that, in front of me at least. You okay, mama? That's funny, especially while I'm recording. Like, that's fucking nuts. 66 fishing coming in. Getting closer to possibly unlocking the fishing guild. You know, if I somehow get lucky and keep unlocking west chunks, you know, I could end up there relatively soon. Look at this fucking guy. 1/3 beekeeper, 1/3 camouflage army man, and 1/3 stud armor ranger man. But I'm just gonna sell this back. You know, if I ever need it again, which I probably will soon when I get one of these chunks that I have to start killing shit, you know, I can just buy that back relatively quick, especially because by then I'll be able to catch sharks, and I can always just sell those to Harry at his shop too. But camo top's kind of cool, just another, you know, collection log item. And then I also get to drop a little weight. I'm pretty sure it does not weigh as much as the studded body, so now I get to be a little more aerodynamic and a bit lighter on my feet when I'm running back and forth from the beach to the range. And speaking of the range, I just missed my fucking level, but there's 68 cooking, 2 levels away from 70, which is kind of crazy to see already, all things considered, but we're trucking along. 67 fishing, only 3 away from level 70. Pretty crazy. No big swordfish yet, but that's okay because I have to be here anyway. But I know those sharks are shaking in their boots, you know, waiting for Dr. Pepper 700 to start catching them, and we'll be there soon. So this is like the one random event that I have no fucking clue how to do it, nor do I care to ever learn how to do it. But James told me that I can actually deposit stuff into my bank from here. So that's what I did to clear some space. I left the big bass in my inventory just so I can look at it because I love it and it's beautiful and it's glorious and I can't wait to have the big swordie next to it. But I didn't even have to actually do the random event. I just talked to him and asked if I could leave, and that was that. He just said, yeah, bro, get out of here. So now I'm back up to 26 inventory spots, which is going to be so nice as we continue through this grind. I know it took a little while for me to put this one out. I was really trying to stick to that weekly schedule that I had for the first 2 episodes. So if, you know, anybody still watched this video and enjoyed it, you know, I appreciate your patience for waiting for this episode. I hate to say that this was the first episode that I did not complete a task. Obviously, I have just the last 4, you know, hard ones that take a long time. But, you know, still trying to make the videos as entertaining as possible. Just, you know, dealing with life, trying to navigate through it, trying to find my way, trying to get my mind right in things. You know, so I appreciate each and every one of you who are coming along on this journey with me and Dr. Pepper 700. I know it's not the most entertaining content out there, but this is what's fun for me. I love it. So I appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe. I'm gonna put my final stats for this episode and my inventory, and I'll see you next time. And it won't take 3 weeks.